Sometimes I feel like I don't have a friend. Sometimes I feel like I don't have a friend. Sometimes I feel like I don't have a friend, and I'm a long ways from home, and I'm a long ways from home.
We're not hobos and bums, you know, and we're just regular people who have had some serious problem. You know, it can happen to anybody.
There's people out there who don't have families, parents, grandparents, any close relatives that don't have a place to stay. And if it wasn't for places like this, they would be on the street. This place keeps families together and keeps them off the streets, and you know, not necessarily they're not people that don't want to do it, they just don't have the means to.
And the people were just like me, in different situations. It wasn't because they did something that they deserved to be homeless, you know, or that they made a choice to be homeless. It was things that were unexpected that happened to them and that were sudden, and all of a sudden they find themselves without a home. They might have a car, but they've got kids and they don't have a place to go, and they've, you know, exhausted their resources. It was humbling, and I was sad. I cried when I was filling out those forms. And, you know, I didn't know what it was going to be like. So there was some fear there. But there was also hope. There was hope that I was going to have a chance to get back on my feet on my own. I don't know of any other place where there's a program like this that helps people who are homeless to have a chance to get back on their feet.
I think if the shelter was not here, I would have had to give my kids up. Oh my God, it's gonna make me cry. We stopped using drugs. We were able to save money. We now have a car. We're moving, so we've come a long way. We're able to do a lot of things that we weren't able to do before. Some of the times it was a little hard, you know, but for the most part, you know, just saving money was a lot easier for us. They actually donated a car to us, which was literally a gift from God. As soon as I walked through the door, it felt like fresh, like it starts here, you know.
There's programs at the shelter where you don't have to go somewhere else. There's counseling there. There's things for the kids to do. There's community there. And that's what we really needed.
The first week we were here, we had our meetings that we have to go to down at the church. We went to those. We have counseling that we go to once a week, and then we have a case management meeting that we go to. So we have 3 meetings a week. The case management is to go over our finances. We take in our paycheck stubs, receipts that we have for the week, and we go over our spending habits so that way they look at what we spend our money on, and to help us cut back on the unnecessary spendings to help us save for getting out on our own and being able to do it.
Once a week, we do counseling. She helps us with the kids a lot too. Gives us tips. The Thursday and Sunday night meetings, we learn parenting skills, budgeting skills, nutrition, how to, manage to feed your kids nutritionally and still be able to save money. It's good stuff. It's changed me as a person. It's, our financial situation has gone from pretty much nothing at all to, we can afford to be self-sufficient now. It's a big change.
None of this is a cakewalk. It's not a handout. It's not anything that people would imagine that living in a homeless shelter would be. It's a course in just learning how to live out there in the world.
Basically, right now we're waiting to see how his job goes. Because a lot of our downfalls were we make snap decisions and don't really think about what could happen if they fall through. So I guess all of our things that have happened before, we've learned from them, and waiting to see how his job goes, if it's going to be steady. Wait for her to get a little bit older so she can go to childcare. My son, he can go into, when he goes to school, I can go back to work. So that way I only have to worry about one child in childcare instead of two. And just do the best we can to make it on our own.
Money-wise, if it wasn't for Spring Valley, then, we wouldn't have been able to do it. But we did, we paid to live here. We saved the money. We've done everything for ourselves just to say that we did it. I can't wait.
Oh, thank you for investing. Because it's changed my life. Yeah. If you care about people, it's a good investment. If you want to make a difference in people's lives, it's a good investment.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.